When you're applying for a job online, it's pretty obvious you'll upload a resume or share your LinkedIn profile. But what isn't so obvious is whether or not to invest time in writing a cover letter. This video focuses on whether writing a cover letter is really worth it. Hi, I'm Coach Carrie. I help people clarify their perfect job and teach them the interview strategies to land attractive job offers. So, how does a cover letter fit into the job search process? And will it even be read? The answer is, it depends. There are several factors to consider before putting in any effort into writing a cover letter. Let's go over 3 likely scenarios. First, if you're at least 80% qualified for the position and will be applying online, and a cover letter is an optional step, skip it. In most of those circumstances, writing a cover letter is a colossal waste of time. They just don't get read. Your resume is likely going to be judged first by artificial intelligence or a recruiter who's taking a quick glance to assess things like minimum requirements like your education and your years of experience. Then they look to validate if your former job titles and industry experience are relevant for their current position opening. If you're not a fit on any of those levels, having a well-crafted cover letter isn't really going to help your candidacy, so just don't waste your time. Let's consider a second scenario. Now, if you're at least 80% qualified for the position and will be applying online and a cover letter is a required step, you want to write out a short and simple 2 to 3 sentence paragraph highlighting why you're passionate about that specific company. So clearly you're qualified for this role if you're applying with 80% of the minimum qualifications. So your recruiter is going to want to know why this company versus any other company that you could be working at for that same role that you have. That's what you want to aim to clarify in writing a short and simple few sentence cover letter. Now, there's a third scenario where you'll actually want to put in a bit of effort into writing what can be an amazing cover letter. That's when, of course, again, you're minimally qualified, it's required, and it's when you're going to be applying to a mission-driven organization like a nonprofit, a government entity, or a B corporation. In those cases, your cover letter will likely get read after an initial resume review. Now, remember, you first need to be minimally qualified for the position. But if you are, in those cases, your cover letter could be a deciding factor into who's contacted for an initial phone screen by a recruiter. If that's the case, here are 4 components that you need to create a compelling cover letter. First, be explicit about your interest in the specific company by saying, I'm excited about the prospect of joining company ABC as the head of HR, or whatever is the open job title that you're applying for. Second, take 2 to 3 sentences to demonstrate your enthusiasm for the specific organization and your alignment with their vision, mission, and values. You want to paint a picture for how you'd solve an organizational challenge if they hired you by, third, expressing how your specific skills and strengths are a direct solution to the open position's problem. Now, I wrote an article for Fast Company about my problem solution approach that I will link below. Fourth, and lastly, when it comes to writing a good cover letter, you want to close with actionable next steps and have a specific ask. As an example, you might want to say, I welcome the opportunity to further explore my motivations, background, and organizational fit during an interview. I eagerly await your thoughts on my candidacy, or something similar in your own voice. Once you create the cover letter structure, you can substitute the middle sections about the specific organization, their problem, and how you're the solution to that problem so that you don't have to recreate the wheel every single time you write a cover letter. In general, cover letters should never be longer than 1 page, and a common length that I see is about 2/3 of a page with attractive formatting and plenty of white space so that it's easy on the eyes. The moral of the story, though, is if a cover letter is an optional step in your application process, skip it. I hope you found this video helpful. Please make sure to check out my other videos and resources for more tips on clarifying your ideal career and acing the interview. Bye for now.